Hey guys, welcome to OFour's first official video. Today we're going to be doing a comparison between what is real and what is not. But expect in the future a lot of different types of videos, which I'll get to at the end of this one. So let's start with the obvious. Yes, they are different size boxes and there's a reason for that. Not because the fake is super fake, but it's because we got the fake in a size 10 and the original's in a size 11. We did that just to make it a little bit more visually clear as to which one is which for you guys, just so we don't have any confusion later on. Besides that obvious, let's talk about the box itself. So at first glance, you'll notice, I don't know if you'll be able to notice, but take my word for it, the color of the original box is not very cardboard. It's definitely cardboard, but there's a green tint to it that you wouldn't find in, say, the fake box, where the fake box looks like it was just straight out of a cardboard company, like somebody went to a warehouse, picked up a box and printed 350 all over it. So that is the first major difference that you'd be able to tell just by sight. The second difference is if you were to look at the text here, see if I can bring it closer to you. You see that text difference there? How on the original it is more filled out. The letters fit the box, it fits the spacing, everything looks where it should be. Whereas on the fake, the lettering is a lot smaller, it's concentrated straight in the middle or a little bit higher up, so it's not utilizing the entire space, and that's something that you can tell from the box if it's not done properly. There are some fake companies that actually go the extra step and try to find the exact match, but the majority of them won't have that. So besides that, let's get into the actual product. So the fake company, which we will not mention who because we don't endorse that type of business, they've actually done something pretty alright, which is the paper. So the paper of the fake actually matches the paper of the real quite well. It might actually even be the same. The feel is the same. Yeah, it could absolutely be just they found a distributor of the paper, I guess, and use that. So if we didn't tell you that the 10s were fakes and the 11s were real, would you be able to tell straight off the bat? Because I'll let you know, we couldn't. Originally, just like at quick glance, we would not have been able to tell a difference. But if you look closely, you'll be able to notice the small things that actually give away that this one is the absolute fake one. But before we get into that, let me give you a closer look at the shoe itself. These are actually one of my favorite Yeezys, I'm not gonna lie. And in comparison to the original, let's look at the fake. Quick glance, you could not tell the difference. And that's where we come in. So let's start off with something that you wouldn't expect, and this is a little bit odd. Try smelling it. The original smelled absolutely fine. It smells like absolute nothing. It just smells like unworn shoes. But if you were to sniff the fake pair, you get this plastic scent. To me, it reminds me of like pool toys for some reason, like a swimming pool. I have no idea why. Just that smell of plastic and rubber just hits you so hard. It is absolutely clear that this was not made well. The next giveaway is the stitching. So in the close-up we'll show you, you see the stitching on the original is very uniform. The X and then the box and the X and the box and the X and the box all the way down the middle through the back. It is extremely consistent. The stitching is tight. It looks super good. Nothing is frayed, nothing is loose, all the way through the back. Whereas on the fake, you'll notice that it is loose. There is no uniformity. It is inconsistent in the sizes, like the X and the square, and the X and the square is completely different sizes, different width. It just does not look very well made. And even in the back, there is part of it is coming apart already, and it's never been worn. Another thing you'll notice is with the originals, if it hasn't been worn, it's straight out of the box. There's very, very rare instances that you'll see this, and this is the stitching anywhere on the shoe actually coming apart. So any frayed stitching. So like, I don't know if you'll be able to notice or see, but there's this right here. You wouldn't find that on the original straight out of the box. Another thing you could tell is actually a huge design aspect. If you were to look at the rubber parts over here, if you look at the back, you'll notice that the indentation actually starts a little bit lower, and there's a sort of this like a decline, and then it curls. Whereas on the fake, it's just a straight curve. There is no indentation. There's just a rounded back, and this is quite consistent throughout the entirety of the shoe, especially on the sides. Whereas where on the sides you see that it actually comes out a little bit more. Over here, it's actually just a lot, of a sharper decline. And talking about the rubber parts of the shoe, look at the sole. If we compare the two soles together, obviously forget about the size difference. If you look at the coloration, you'll notice that in the original it's a lot more like a brown yellowish sort of color, whereas on the fake it's more of a clear, creamier color. That is one dead giveaway of the authenticity behind these. I mean, they spelled Boost correctly. I mean, so that's a good sign. But otherwise, I mean, if you look at the horizontal and the vertical ridges compared to the ones here as well, they don't even feel the same. The spacing between them just doesn't feel consistent. The horizontal ridges are a lot more defined than the vertical in the original. Whereas in the fake, the horizontal and the vertical are very much defined. They're very much prominent. And that's something that you wouldn't find in an original. Lastly, what we noticed was right here. With the fake pair, you'll notice it's a lot more glossier. It's very reflective. It doesn't actually have that matted feature that the original does, and that's another indication that this is the fake one. There is also the issue with the laces. On the fake one, it's a lot thinner. It doesn't seem very durable. It doesn't look like it's going to last very long. Whereas in the originals, it's a lot thicker. It feels like an udon noodle. And the tip is quite sturdy. It looks like it'll last a lifetime of this shoe. I mean, these are quite durable compared to the fake ones. So that's the difference we found in these Yeezy 350 Zebras. If there are any other shoes you'd like us to compare, please let us know. We will be doing a lot more of these for sure. We're also going to be doing just straight reviews. I mean, look at the shoes behind us. You know we're going to review some of these. Some of these I kind of wanted to review right now, but we decided to devote this time to a comparison between original and fakes. Please like, comment, subscribe, forward this to anybody who would be interested in learning more about the difference between a fake and an original. And let us know, what more you'd like to see. Outside of shoes, we plan on doing gadget reviews as well. We are very much into tech. We're definitely following all the newest trends, the newest releases, anything that is hype right now, and anything that will be coming in the future. Expect us to, in one way, shape, or form, review those and make sure you guys are just as educated about it as we are. Be sure to go to OFour.com to purchase the originals and check out the entire lineup that we got. We have a major lineup of Yeezys and a whole other bunch of shoes that I think you guys would really like. We got the latest gadgets. We got a bunch of accessories that you'll also be seeing here at this table. So be sure to check us out. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thanks.